free, let me fly, let me find new kinds of highs. We're just wasting here, waiting for another year. You don't have to wait, I can take the pain. I will surrender, let me go. It's a new adventure, a new adventure. I will surrender, let me go on the new adventure.
After lunch, we were back on the banks of the Rapti River, ready for the slow drift of the afternoon canoe safari. The routine for boarding these narrow, traditional dugouts is strict. Back to front, one step at a time. Once settled, our guide and Corey were at the bow. We pushed off. Okay, so we're in a canoe and we're going to go down the river.
दूसरा रास्ता से आए पीछे पायलट बैठा है.
The Chitwan canoe safari is about embracing a different kind of danger. Not the fast-paced fear of the walking safari, but the silent, immediate danger lurking just below the surface. This river is home to the mugger and the critically endangered gharial, and within minutes, we spotted our first.
Mugger and gharial, which is the longest crocodile in the world, the big one up to the 7 meters. Also, they are endangered species. Their population is day by day going down. Main cause is pesticides. And living in current and fresh water, it only fish. And the other one, in the soggy food, is the mass mugger. This kind of crocodile you can see. Look at the snake in the water. See? Oh, small snake. Oh, in the water. The mass mugger. You can see every water system. Eat everything, whatever they get in front of them. Especially they like much the carcass. Sometimes when they hunt the animals, they store about 6 to 7 days in the water, and when the things going damaged, they like to eat. Sometimes if they do not find the food in the water, they can search the land about 500 meters, searching for food in the ground.
Yet despite the danger, the jungle here is incredibly relaxing. The sound of the insects, the gentle chorus of the birds, it's pure nature therapy. The slow movement of the water allows you to truly observe. And there, a flash of blue, a kingfisher, the first of many we would see.
Kingfisher, white-throated.
Look closely at the banks and you see the essential connection between the community and the river. These locals are harvesting reeds. These aren't just decorative. They are a vital resource used for building walls, thatching roofs, weaving mats, and creating sustainable housing and crafts right here in the Tharu region.
It's a marshmallow. Fish. You can see about 120 different kinds of fish. Sometimes you can see the catfish also.
Big catfish.
Even in the slow river, there are moments of challenge, like navigating these small rapids. We spotted a cormorant, something that we're very familiar with back in Florida. It makes sense, as Chitwan, located around 27 degrees north latitude, shares a similar tropical to subtropical climate zone with our own home. But here, the challenge comes with the added threat of rhinos and crocodiles. And speaking of threats, there was a magnificent, massive mugger crocodile patiently baking in the afternoon sun. He wasn't moving, but that doesn't mean he wasn't watching. In moments like these, the silence isn't just respectful, it's necessary. Every eye is scanning the shores, knowing that anything can emerge from the tall grass or the murky water. A moment of victory. This beautifully colored blue kingfisher had just successfully caught its lunch. These birds are a perfect example of Chitwan's biodiversity. Though tiny, they are masters of their environment, capable of quick, precise dives for fishing. Seeing it with its catch, it was a small, wonderful win for the ecosystem. Then the movement, the sounds, the calls. Monkeys! You know how much I love monkeys. Watching this mother and her baby surrounded by the rest of their family just reaffirmed everything about this trip. Honestly, if we saw nothing else, I would have been perfectly happy. They are nature's perfect combination of chaos and deep connection.
A red rocklet lapping bird.
We crossed a few more rapids, and then, like a Disney animatronic placed for dramatic effect, a small bird seemed to scream out a warning. "Dead men tell no tales." Well, maybe that's what he was saying. He certainly seemed upset. Seeing another croc along the bank immediately following that outburst, it makes you take nature's warnings seriously. We passed another canoe heading upstream, and you realize how much effort that takes. We were lucky to be drifting down. We also passed the dozens of small holes in the bank where the martins have built their homes. Again, the juxtaposition of wild and human life. The people living here in the Terra, many whom are part of the Tharu community, rely directly on the land, living a life that is truly integrated with the jungle, right down to their cattle grazing along the river's edge.
The bird singing. One more bottle. One more bottle. The drunkard bird. Maybe last night they have cocktail party. That's why it's still singing. One more bottle. One more bottle.
One more bottle. One more bottle.
As the flow of the Rapti River carried us toward the end of the safari, we were given this incredible gift of time. In our former lives, every minute was scheduled and every piece of scenery was manufactured. Here, the experience is raw, unedited, and carried only by the current. This dugout canoe safari is by necessity one of the most sustainable ways to experience the park. No motor noise, no pollution, just the whisper of the water and the pulse of the jungle. It's an immersion that forces you to slow down, to appreciate the patience required to truly connect with the natural world. This is the peace you earn after seeking discomfort. Our drift down the Rapti concluded, and we pulled up to the bank for our final visit of the day, the elephant breeding camp. This is where the adventure gets complicated. Being at an elephant breeding camp brought on feelings of genuine discomfort and sadness. As someone deeply invested in animal conservation, seeing these magnificent animals, especially the mothers and babies, in facilities that felt inadequate was very hard. But this is a perfect example of the real conflict that exists between man and nature. It's easy from a position of privilege in a developed country to demand complete freedom for all animals. But for a nation like Nepal, which is not rich in resources, they have to find a balance between the survival of the human population and the survival of the elephant population. The Chitwan National Park Elephant Breeding Center was established to protect these animals and regulate the working population. For decades, these animals have been vital for park patrol, anti-poaching, and research, tasks that keep the wild rhinos and tigers, the very animals we came to see, safe. The money generated by tourism, including our visit, directly supports the limited resources available for these efforts. It's a messy compromise. My hope is that the money we spent contributes to better care, better resources, and ultimately a more sustainable future for both the people and the elephants of Nepal. It forces you to embrace the discomfort of a difficult truth. Sometimes survival is a complicated, imperfect equation. With that difficult lesson internalized, we crossed a rickety wood bridge over the river and were met by a car to take us back to the Riverview Jungle Camp. After a long, transformative day, we were ready for a wonderful, well-deserved evening meal. But the adventure in Chitwan is far from over. Join us next time for a really special day. We're celebrating my 46th birthday with an elephant safari right here in Chitwan National Park. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to follow along. Always an adventure.
Always.
That's it for this deep dive into our past adventures. We are so glad you hung out with us. If you enjoy videos like this, you need to explore the rest of our channel. We're all about adventure, creativity, incredible food, and turning trash to treasure. We've got videos on our travels all over the world, our deep love for animal conservation, and fun DIY projects that cover everything from house flipping, RV renovation, to furniture flipping. We even have a bunch of videos showcasing our personal artwork. And for those who love a good theme, you'll find our passion for cooking, party planning, and theming in videos of themed dinners and cake decorating. I even FaceTime cook with my 88-year-old dad once a month. If you've got a curious brain, our channel is definitely the place for you. Hit the subscribe button, explore our travel and renovation playlist, and we'll catch you on our next adventure.